As we age, our bodies change in ways we often don't notice right away. After 50, the foods you eat can either support your heart and brain or slowly work against them. Many people are surprised to learn that some of the most common everyday foods may actually increase inflammation, raise blood pressure, or impair memory over time. In this video, we'll uncover the foods seniors should avoid after 50, especially if they want to keep their heart and brain sharp for years to come. This isn't about extreme dieting or depriving yourself. It's about making smarter choices that truly support healthy aging. The first category of foods to avoid after 50 is processed meats like bacon, sausages, and hot dogs. These are high in sodium, nitrates, and unhealthy fats, all of which increase the risk of high blood pressure and clogged arteries. The heart simply has to work harder when we fill it with these kinds of foods. A study from the American Heart Association showed that regular consumption of processed meats is linked to a higher risk of heart disease and even stroke. For the brain, excess sodium from these foods can impair blood flow, which is critical for memory and cognitive function. Seniors who enjoy meat don't have to cut it out completely, but opting for lean, fresh cuts of chicken, turkey, or fish can provide protein without the same health risks. Another group of foods seniors should be cautious with is sugary snacks and drinks. After 50, our metabolism slows down, meaning sugar spikes hit harder and last longer. Frequent spikes in blood sugar can damage blood vessels over time, which raises the risk of heart disease and affects the brain's ability to regulate energy. Researchers have also found that high sugar intake is linked to memory decline and increased risk of dementia. Many seniors believe that an occasional soda or cookie is harmless, but when those habits add up daily, the impact can be serious. Instead of reaching for sugary treats, fresh fruits like berries, apples, or oranges provide natural sweetness with fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants that protect the brain and heart. One food seniors should really think twice about is white bread and refined grains. Foods like white rice, white pasta, and pastries are stripped of fiber and nutrients during processing. What's left behind are empty carbs that quickly turn into sugar in the bloodstream. This leads to sharp rises and crashes in blood sugar, which not only drain energy but also stress the cardiovascular system. Studies have shown that diets high in refined grains are linked with greater risk of type 2 diabetes and heart disease, conditions that become more common with age. Switching to whole grains like oats, brown rice, or whole wheat bread can improve digestion, stabilize blood sugar, and provide lasting energy that supports healthy aging. A fourth type of food to avoid is deep-fried foods, like French fries, fried chicken, and donuts. These foods are loaded with trans fats and refined oils that cause inflammation throughout the body. Inflammation is one of the silent drivers of heart disease and cognitive decline. Trans fats in particular are harmful because they lower good cholesterol while raising bad cholesterol, directly increasing the risk of clogged arteries. For the brain, inflammation and poor circulation make it harder for neurons to communicate, which can affect memory and focus. The good news is that healthier cooking methods like baking, grilling, or air frying can provide the same crunch and flavor without the heavy damage. Even small swaps like switching from fried snacks to roasted nuts can protect both your heart and your brain. The next group of foods seniors should avoid is margarine and certain vegetable oils. For years, margarine was marketed as a healthy alternative to butter, but many brands contain trans fats or highly processed vegetable oils that harm cardiovascular health. These oils, like soybean, corn, and sunflower oil, are often refined with chemicals and can trigger inflammation when consumed regularly. While the brain thrives on healthy fats, such as omega-3s from fish or flax seeds, these processed fats do the opposite by stiffening blood vessels and making circulation less efficient. For seniors who want to protect memory and mood, it's better to cook with olive oil, avocado oil, or even small amounts of real butter instead of margarine. Canned soups and packaged convenience meals also make the list. At first glance, they seem harmless, even convenient. But the hidden danger is the extremely high sodium content. One serving of canned soup can contain more sodium than the recommended daily intake for seniors. Too much sodium raises blood pressure, which overworks the heart and increases the risk of stroke. It also draws water into the body, leading to swelling in the ankles and hands, a common complaint among older adults. And for the brain, chronic high blood pressure reduces blood flow and oxygen delivery, harming memory over time. A healthier option is to prepare homemade soups with fresh vegetables, beans, and herbs, where you can control the salt and boost the nutrients. Seniors should also be cautious with pastries, cakes, and packaged baked goods. These are often made with a harmful combination of refined flour, added sugars, and hydrogenated oils. Not only do these ingredients promote weight gain, but they also create a perfect storm for insulin resistance, which is a stepping stone to diabetes and heart disease. For brain health, the mix of sugar and unhealthy fats can damage neurons and accelerate cognitive decline. A study published in the Journal of Alzheimer's Disease found a direct link between high sugar, high-fat diets and reduced brain volume in key memory areas. That doesn't mean you can never enjoy a sweet treat, but seniors should look for healthier versions made with whole grains, natural sweeteners like honey, or even fruit-based desserts. Another food category to reconsider after 50 is full-fat processed cheese. While cheese in moderation can be a good source of calcium and protein, processed cheese products, like cheese slices or spreads, are often filled with sodium, artificial additives, and unhealthy fats. Over time, this combination contributes to clogged arteries and poor circulation. For the brain, processed cheeses lack the nutrient richness of real, aged cheeses and provide more harm than benefit. Instead, choosing small amounts of natural cheeses like feta or mozzarella can give flavor and nutrition without the negative impact. Pairing these with fresh vegetables or whole grain crackers makes for a healthier snack option. Finally, let's talk about alcohol. While an occasional glass of red wine has been associated with heart benefits due to its antioxidant content, regular or heavy drinking poses significant risks, especially for seniors. Alcohol is hard on the liver, raises blood pressure, and contributes to irregular heart rhythms. For the brain, excessive drinking damages neurons, impairs memory, and increases the risk of dementia. It can also interfere with medications that many seniors rely on. If you choose to drink, moderation is absolutely key. One small glass of wine with dinner a few times a week may be fine, but avoiding daily or heavy drinking will better protect both heart and brain health. One group of foods that often slips under the radar is artificially sweetened beverages and diet sodas. Many seniors switch to these thinking they are a healthier choice than sugary drinks. But research shows that artificial sweeteners can disrupt the gut microbiome, which plays a key role in brain and metabolic health. Some studies have even linked long-term consumption of diet sodas to a higher risk of stroke and dementia. The brain interprets these sweeteners as sugar, triggering insulin release, but with no actual calories, the body becomes confused. Over time, this metabolic disruption can harm both heart and brain function. A smarter option is to stay hydrated with water, sparkling water flavored with fresh lemon, or herbal teas. Fried foods, especially those from fast food restaurants, are another danger zone for seniors. French fries, fried chicken, onion rings, and similar foods are usually cooked in reused oils at very high temperatures. This process creates trans fats and compounds known as advanced glycation end products, or AGEs, which are toxic to cells. These compounds accelerate aging in blood vessels, stiffen the heart, and impair brain function by promoting oxidative stress. Seniors who regularly consume fried foods often report feeling sluggish or foggy afterward, which is a direct sign that the brain and circulatory system are under strain. Shifting to oven-baked alternatives or using an air fryer at home can provide a satisfying crunch without the health risks. Processed deli meats such as salami, hot dogs, and bologna deserve special mention. These meats are not only high in sodium but also contain preservatives like nitrates and nitrites. When consumed regularly, these compounds increase the risk of cardiovascular disease and certain cancers. For seniors, the high salt content is especially harmful, pushing up blood pressure and contributing to water retention. The brain is also impacted because nitrates can damage blood vessels, reducing the steady blood flow necessary for sharp cognition. If you enjoy sandwiches, a much healthier choice is fresh, lean poultry or fish with herbs and vegetables, which provide protein and nutrients without the harmful additives. White bread and refined pasta are everyday staples that many seniors still rely on, but these foods quickly convert to sugar in the body, spiking blood glucose. Over time, this constant rise and fall in blood sugar damages both the heart and the brain. Elevated blood sugar stiffens blood vessels and reduces elasticity, which makes the heart work harder. Meanwhile, the brain suffers from energy crashes, leading to forgetfulness and fatigue. Seniors who replace white bread and pasta with whole grain or sprouted grain versions often notice improved energy and better digestion. These alternatives provide fiber, which slows sugar release, supporting steady energy levels throughout the day. Lastly, let's discuss processed snack foods like chips, crackers, and flavored popcorn. They may seem harmless, but these snacks are engineered to be addictive, often combining salt, unhealthy fats, and refined carbs. This triple threat not only makes it easy to overeat but also harms heart health by raising cholesterol and blood pressure. For brain health, these foods provide empty calories without the vitamins, minerals, or antioxidants that protect neurons from aging. Over the years, this lack of nourishment speeds up cognitive decline. Instead, snacking on nuts, seeds, or even homemade trail mix can satisfy cravings while delivering healthy fats, protein, and brain-protective nutrients. Conclusion. So, what do all of these foods have in common? Whether it's sugary beverages, fried foods, deli meats, or refined carbs, they create inflammation, stress the heart, and limit the brain's ability to function at its best. After the age of 50, the stakes are higher. Our bodies don't bounce back as easily, and the foods we eat every day play a huge role in how we feel, think, and age. But here's the good news. Avoiding these foods doesn't mean giving up enjoyment. By replacing them with whole, nutrient-rich options like fresh vegetables, lean proteins, whole grains, and healthy fats, seniors can protect their hearts, sharpen their minds, and extend their independence. Every small change adds up, and it's never too late to start. Think of each meal as an investment in your future self. By steering clear of these harmful foods and choosing nourishing alternatives, you are giving your heart and brain the care they deserve, so you can live not just longer, but better. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a like and share it with a friend or family member who could benefit from these insights. Your support helps this channel reach more people who want to live healthier, longer, and more vibrant lives. And if you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss future videos on better aging, nutrition, and healthy living. Together, we can build a community where living well after 50 is not just possible, it's the norm.